I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is July 3rd, Wednesday, 2024. Hope you had a good day today. So, I ended up going to the doctor real quick, and then I ended up fucking trading while I was in the doctor's office. So it's my first time having a primary doctor in this area and where we live now. And then also, I was in there trading. I'm like, you know what, dude, just take this trade. I didn't realize that they were going to close the market at 1. I completely forgot yesterday, which I don't know why they're closing it on a Wednesday. Today's July 3rd. Tomorrow is the holiday, so why wouldn't they close it tomorrow? But I don't know. Strange to me. Corporate bullshit. But anyways, let's get into it here. So just so we understand each other, I've been saying this since the 22nd of, I was actually saying it down here too, but here we're defining what we're looking for, which is to break all-time highs and shoot up. And I was talking about July, in the beginning of July, doing it, and we did it beautifully, obviously. So as you can see here, we did get some big pullbacks here, right? But we still ended up accomplishing what we were looking for. So now, who am I to not have taken this trade if I'm telling you that this is what we're doing? So here's me letting you know. I practice what I preach. This is not hindsight. This is not cherry pick. This is me letting you know that we're coming up here. How does that look like? Well, when we were down here, we shifted above here. This is a screenshot, right? We shifted above here, and then we retraced back. We pushed up again. That was yesterday. We stopped right here. If you watched yesterday's video, you should watch it so it makes sense. But I'm letting you know that this area, not up here. Up here, we just got up here now. But here, yesterday, I said that we would bounce. We would use this wick, this supply wick, as an inversion wick. And sure enough, that's exactly what it did. It came up. It tapped the top. I'm on the 1 hour up here. Came retraced back. It retraced back to 50%. I'm going to transfer over to this 1 minute, which we're laying right here. Now, when I caught this trade, I'm on my phone, and I'm like, I'm not missing this fucking trade. I've been talking about it forever, and that would suck if I didn't get to catch this trade. So, anyways, this line right here, this 50 fib on the wick, it wasn't on my phone. When I woke up and I was looking at the chart on my phone and it opened up my computers and all that, I didn't realize we were sitting right here. My phone didn't show me this level. So I was like, I remember when I was getting ready to leave the house, we were sitting right here, and I was like, yo, this is a great buy if it decides to buy from here. Sure enough, I'm driving, and then the place is only 12 minutes away. So anyways, the price shoots up. I'm like, fuck. I was telling my wife, because she actually made an appointment for today, same time. We're trying to get pregnant and stuff like that. But, so, what's it called? I was like, man, I should have let you drive. What the fuck am I driving for? I want to trade and look at the market. I'm not going to sit and look at my phone while I drive. Anyways, so the price moves up here, right? Pushes up here at the 930. You got the opening range. As soon as it opens, this indicator just shows up, right? So pushed up right there. We're already getting the order flow, higher highs and higher lows starting to come in. We get this nice imbalance right here. You can't miss it. You got this line over here. This is the midnight open. It's also close to the 50% again. Very very nice confluence with these levels. You got the previous day, you got the opening day gap right there. It's in the background right here. And sure enough, we're tagging it. Boom. But I'm still driving, and I'm sitting in the fucking doctor's, filling out some shit and whatever. So, and I'm like, okay, let's wait till 10 o'clock, right? So sure enough, we're bouncing on the level. 10 o'clock comes, shoots up, and then retraces hard. I'm like, beautiful. I'm looking for a retrace back to buy after they have wiped out some buyers and then push back up. Take a look on the 15-minute. This is a screenshot, so I'm not even going to the regular chart. You got the big 15-minute imbalance right there. You can't miss it. All right. And then you have look at the midnight line right there. Look at the midnight line. The midnight line. The 10 o'clock opens bounces literally on the same level as the midnight open. As soon as I saw that on my phone, I'm like, yo, beautiful, buy it. As soon as I, put my mind together and I push the button, I get filled here though. And I caught this on a 30-second chart, by the way. Boom. Sure enough, as soon as I get filled and I push the button, I'm here. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So price pushes up, pushes up. This is in here is a 30-second inversion imbalance. I'll show you in a second, but that's dragged out. Look at the bodies, all respecting. Look at that. You can't even see it on a 1 minute, but I used a 30-second for that. Yes, even on my phone, because I knew I needed it. Anyways, so I needed precision while they were moving. So anyways, price pushes up, gets to this 50% wick, bodies are respecting, but again, we have higher objectives. We're aiming for that wick itself, the high that we made for today in London, and then we have the ultimate high, obviously. So what does it do? The price comes all the way back, and I'm in the doctor's office. At this point, I'm actually like talking to people, and I'm like, man, don't fucking hit my stop loss. Don't hit my, I know we're going. And sure enough, look at the stop losses sit at 50%, underneath 50% of the wick, just barely. And I should have put it a little bit lower, which would have been underneath the opening of the day. That would have been smart, because it could have easily tagged that. But I just, I was on a phone, and I just left it alone while they were talking to me. Sure enough, it wicked right back up, and I looked, and I was like, while talking to the doctors, I'm like, yeah, we're good. So price went up, right? Made an imbalance right there, tags it, bounces in a little bit by a hair. And what's also that level? That level is the high of that wick. This first wick, not the top wick that I'm going to discuss in a second. That wick. Beautiful. Fucking look at it. Look at that. Perfect, right? Bounces up straight, goes up, takes that high out. Now what? We got higher high, higher low. What am I looking for? Higher high and higher low. Well, here, if you look at this on the 15-minute chart, this down candle, you see it? Look at that line right there. That's a nice demand block right there. You see that? That level right there is exactly sitting inside this imbalance right here. Now, sure enough, I mean, I'm already in the trade, so I'm not like I'm looking for a new entry, but I'm just saying I'm looking for I'm looking for order flow. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't dip in here. Very surprised that it didn't dip in here, but hey, it's ready to roll, right? So it's got support here, and it found it. Beautiful. Pushes up, right? Pushes up. What do you got? You got these 3 down candles right here. Retraces, tags it, pushes off. Now we got a 15-minute imbalance right here. Now that we're here, I'm going to show you this. We are sitting at this 4-hour wick. See this 4-hour wick right here? This wick right here. We did the same logic as this. This scenario that I'm showing you here is the same scenario here. So let's look at it. So take a look. When we got here, we push up, right? We get right to the first open of that 4-hour wick that I just showed you. Then we push up, we go to the 50%. We come all the way back. Look at this. I mean, I can't make this up, right? Came right back to the opening of the wick again. Then it came right back to the 50%. And then the ultimate goal was above here. Plus, generally speaking, 30 points above. Okay, now that we've said that, watch this. This is how I take care of the trade. So I get out right here. I literally get out right here. I don't get out at the all-time high or 30 points above, which I wanted to, and I fucking knew that would do that. But the reason why I get out right here, what do you think? Why do you think this is the reason why I get out right here? It's because I don't need to be right. I don't need to be fucking cool. And listen, it doesn't mean that if I was to hold it for this level and plus 30 points, that means I'm trying to be cool. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that that's not responsible. I've caught the fucking trade down here, which I would have caught it down here, but I really just wasn't able to. But I caught this in the doctor's office. Why the fuck would I not take the trade out right here? Come on. Like it's like, you know, I don't need to be right. This thing could sink in a minute, right? No, at any point it could have done that, right? So and reach and share for this for tomorrow or the next day or whatever, the next week. I mean, so what the point of what I'm saying is that this is a responsible way of taking this trade out. I'm generally going to take out, and sometimes I have more confidence, and I know it was going there. I mean, I know it was going there, and I know it was going to go above 30 points. I'm like, dude, just fucking put it up to 20 points higher than this 371 level. This level is 371 on this high. And I was like, dude, just put it 20 more points. It'll go there. And it did. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. I took it out. I took the profit. And guess what? I let it go all the way up. I let it go all the way up here. I let it break a low and show an imbalance. It peaked right in there. And guess where I'm taking this trade? I'm taking this trade right to that 371 level again. Perfectly. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Went right to it, to the fucking tick. All right. So I didn't miss nothing. So from here, if you're sitting there, I didn't catch all this. Who fucking cares? Right? Guess what? I caught it anyway. I caught that points anyway. I still caught it, but I secured this profit. All right. So anyways, fucking gorgeous. Then it ends up bouncing up here, and that's what we ended up happening. So let's see here. And what do you call it? Divergence at work helping from yesterday. And here, as you see, lower lows with Dow. I mean, this is why I don't trade Dow. Dude, look at the wicks on this. Look at this. Who wants to be a part of this? I don't understand why anybody will still want to be a part of this. That's crazy. Let me go to 1 minute. So I'm just curious what it looks like. Yeah, man. I mean, bruh. That's crazy. But dollar coming down more, by the way. So when we were talking about this holding as support, sure enough, that didn't work, and it went through it. And it kind of makes sense when you have all this liquidity right there. See this little trend line, phantom trend line with liquidity. So it came underneath, and that's fine. And then it came back up. So this is what they needed to do to get. I still think that they're going to turn around and be bullish. But even if I was to measure this, I would measure it from here, and that makes sense. See that? So coming to the 50% with that liquidity, at 50% built, that's it makes sense to wipe them out, right? For the forex people and all that. So we'll see. I really still think bullish is dollar. Dollar is bullish though. So let me see how long I've been on here. 12 minutes. I like that. And let's just take a look here. Again, I still think everything is still bullish. Unless miraculously we have a black swan event, we have a crash, we have some really big shit happen. But I don't know, man. To me, these highs got to get cleared. A little suspect. Nice rising pennant. Let me see here. And oh yeah, and S&P also knock them out. Why is S&P open? Am I tripping? Why is S&P open? Shouldn't it be closed? I don't know. I thought the market closed at 115 today. Or is that just NASDAQ? I don't get it. And Dow's open. I don't know. Am I tripping? So why is NASDAQ closed? Oh shit, it's not closed. So why the hell is my smaller time frames not working? Bro, I'm not crazy, right? Why would that be going on? Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And by the way, what's it called? When we did the projection here, and I was talking about going up to 4 standard deviations. Take a look. We're at 4 standard deviations now, actually. So that panned out pretty nicely, and that's why another reason why I was like, yo, just put the take profit at 420, put it at 420, and sure enough, we got there. But yeah, I don't know what's going on here. So the market isn't closed then. I don't know. That's so weird because I automatically saw it stop working on my chart and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, it's kicked in, you know. I don't understand. Anyways, okay, so what, now you're not working? Yeah, 1950. Wait, dude, well, I'm not fucking tripping, am I? Okay, and now it's closed? What the fuck? I mean, I know it just turned 2 o'clock, but I am so confused on what that was. How is the market moving? Okay, yeah, I'm not tripping. So, anyways, man, um, uh, S&P did wipe out their highs too. So, yeah, man, I mean, we should be getting three. This might be the only pullback that we see. We might be getting this might be the only pullback that we see. This little pullback, this little shit right here. This thing might be going on for 3 more weeks just buying. July is supposed to be literally constantly buying. So that should be interesting. If you want to understand and backtest how that looks like, just study these legs. Just study this leg alone. Right? Just study this leg alone. Or even what do you call it? Even this leg here. From here. From October of last year. Just study that. Just study this. You know, these expansions. We're looking for a big expansion unless they decide to like say, you know, aha, we're just kidding, you know, and end up bringing it back down here or something. But we're bullish. So yeah, I think I've definitely said enough. And then Nvidia, as you see, I remember I was saying this is suspect here. We came down, they had that equal highs here, and then we just pushed all the way up constantly. So yesterday we were still pushing up, but they were being incognito. Look at this, and then they decided to push it up now. And let me see, one thing I didn't look at, by the way, I have not been saying in these videos is that, and I meant to say it, but I've known about it, but the bonds. The bond market was pushing up, you know, has been pushing up, recorrecting, and then also the yields were also coming down too. So we're getting some of that action there, but right now things are kind of like back to neutral again. But so yeah, you guys take care, and I don't know about. I think tomorrow's off, so I think the next time the market opens will be. Is it tomorrow or is it even today at 6 o'clock, or is it tomorrow at 6 o'clock, or is it just Friday back open? Because they were talking about Monday being the next time the market's open. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, and before I forget, and that also means that like they were supposed to have their the 2 o'clock meeting minutes for FOMC, and they didn't have it. So what that tells me is that they're going to have a major gap when they open up. That's for sure. And that gap right there is going to be influential for a while, I believe. But we'll see. But we should have a serious gap. I'm assuming gapping up would make sense, unless they gap down to try to wipe some people out. But gapping up would make sense. So yeah, that's weird. I've never seen that where they did a holiday and then they had FOMC literally like the hour after they closed. But whatever. All right, you guys take care. Have a good weekend, and I'm sorry, good holiday, and God bless.